And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
And on the hill in this one, Grant Holmes. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, Olsen handles the chance. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big-time power. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta.
Here we go, Grant. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a curve is down and in. Into the outfield, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the slider just misses. Man at first, 1 away. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Foul ball there. Here's your 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Atlanta. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Painter. Chris, how about a scouting report?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The 1-0. And that skips into dirt. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Whoa. Swings through that one. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two now. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Two gone after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Matt Olson.
Strike one.
Two down, nobody on.
No, that's a ball.
And a foul ball. On the ground. Stop. And the inning is over. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Ripped, but it curls foul. Stop over at first with one away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
In there for strike one.
That's out the corner.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Slinging it to first in time.
Batting ninth, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
And here's the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. That one fouled off. 1-2 now. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Braves 0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The 1-0. And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And that's their first base runner of the game. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. See you later. So he goes yard to left. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Dom Smith stands in. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Stop. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Fought off foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed.
That's a ball.
He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mike Yastrzemski stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. That one way inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Late with the swing there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
In the air, right field. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Gets a piece and stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Going. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and we're level. It's 2-2.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Bryce Harper. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Yastrzemski on the move to the alley. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one fouled hard the other way. Tied up here in the early going.
No, that's low.
Two down, nobody on. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 2-2 game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Just missed.
That's away.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that is out of play.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Just missed. And the 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Matt Olson on deck for Atlanta. Here's a 3-0. And that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Here's a 1-2. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Atlanta, out of the 4th, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fair ball. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman Bryson Stott.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Pickoff move to second. Marsh back in on a dive. Man at second.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to the left. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Marsh around third. He scores to tie it up. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Next pitch is outside. And now 3-0. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. And there's the automatic. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Crawford at second with 2 down. Now a pop up on the infield. And that is that. Phillies with a run-scoring double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Marsh moving back. And he brings it in on the warning track.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
To third, boom. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next for the Braves.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1.
Here we go, Mauricio.
And a base hit into right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there. He's safe.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Nolan Hoffman getting ready to go. McFarland getting loose as well. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Yastrzemski wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Fouled off was late. And ball four to a
Ball
board.
four. Take your base.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Eli.
Go ahead run on
White.
base. Eli White next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Braves,
and there's a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
45,
5th. Tyler Kinley.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for Philadelphia, shortstop, Trey Turner.
That's the ball.
Kinley measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2. Way inside. Two on the way. Good eye in that spot. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three, 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch just misses. Ball 1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off. popped up. Riley has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper.
Let's go, Tyler. Strike! Woo! Come on, Tyler.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Halfway home. Tied at 3. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
fifth.
for the
Now the
Braves,
leadoff spot
right
for the Braves,
fielder,
Ronald Acuna Jr. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Oh!
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
It's a
Go
leadoff
forward, take your
walk.
bait.
And that's the go-ahead run.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Andrew Painter departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Out of the
Philadelphia,
bullpen for the
number
Phillies,
47,
Nolan Hoffman.
Nolan
And he comes
Hoffman.
on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Ball. High.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Struck him out looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Go-ahead run on base. Here is Matt Olson.
Ball.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Tag, and they got him. Acuna picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
And the 1-0. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the parade, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Almost got him. Here's a 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Oh, he can't bring it in. Olsen comes in to score. And he's out. But one run does score on the error, and that'll do it for the inning. We're through 5. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 3. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Dylan Lee on the pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
He goes down looking. Garcia wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
In the air to left center. White on the move. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 2.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one lifted to left. Yastrzemski in position. And that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score holds at 4-3.
Leading off.
Here is Austin Riley, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well.
Nope, that's high.
Here's a 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to eat it, and he's on at first.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's out the corner.
And that one fouled off. The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Inside, almost got him. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Stop. Over to Turner for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
one fouled off. Two on, one out.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2.
Ball two.
And that just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Stays alive. And a ground ball to first. Over to Turner for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 3. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, that's away.
Here's a chopper to short. Over to Smith, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
That's the ball.
The Braves trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch is outside. And there's the automatic. That one fouled off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Check on the runner. Crawford back on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
No, that's a ball.
chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
So the tying run at second. Grounds one to short. Olsen in plenty of time to first. 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that one clips the corner. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Yoel Payams preparing to come on if needed. Suarez warming up as well. Man at second. Out front, rip foul. The 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. And that will end the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 3. This is NL. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tanner Banks. Well, 1-run game. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
For the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a little bit low. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there are 2 down.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Baldwin in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. That one out's against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's Matt Olson down.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Oh.
Runner at second, 2 down. Out to short. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yoel Payams.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ball 1 to Bryce.
No, that's a ball.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Adolis Garcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Braves holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Making a move at first, pinch running for the Phils, Edmundo Sosa opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
That misses. Ball 1. 2 on, 1 out. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Tag. Not in time. Safe. It's 4-4.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yoel Payams done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Robert Suarez. First and second, 1 out. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
Just off the inside edge. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And that's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tied at 4. Slice to right. Down the line, and it's foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
All loaded up. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely they'll score 2.
Berg, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 8-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and And he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Whoa. Whoa.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, two down. Trey Turner now 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Stokes on at second with 2 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And it's second. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Up next for Philadelphia, their designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Now a quick throw to first. And Turner's back in. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Oh.
Here's a 1-1. Inside corner for a strike. Schwarber thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 4.
Big
Dylan
change for the
Moore
Phillies.
getting loose there.
Now playing
He's now in the
first
game at
base.
first.
Number 25, Dylan Moore. Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's the ball.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Alex McFarland up and throwing. Alvarado also getting ready. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball two.
Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the
For
eighth.
the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Yes.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him. Two gone.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Banks out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Alex McFarland will take over here, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Got on plane with that pitch. Not as far away, but out there a little bit. But he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
So two down. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. The 1-0. Sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Knocks it down. He will score. It's 9-5. And he'll pull into second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now one
ball.
missed. That's down and in.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. Fouled off left side. And a payoff pitch. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Dubon around third. He'll score. And now 9-6. Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Alex McFarland done for the day. It's a 3-run game. And we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer,
Number
Brad
40,
Keller.
Brad Keller.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White.
No, that's a ball.
2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. That's outside. And that's ball 3. Ronald Acuna Jr. waiting in the on-deck circle.
If they can get him up, he'd represent the tying run. So critical pitch right here.
And the 3-1. That clips the corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they'll do it again. Bounced out to short. Turner whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 9 and the Braves 6. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. And now for the Phillies, Dylan Moore. Popped up. Smith should have this one. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Garcia.
Swings over the top of that one. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-6.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the ninth. Right through there for a strike. That one almost got him.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 4-run game at 10-6. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-7.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
The 0-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
There's the strike at the knees. hard hit right side. Moore takes it to the bag. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Outside. Ball 1.
So many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Ground ball, base 9. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And ball 1. The 1-0. The Phillies trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. There's a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Olson, the base runner at first with 1 out. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. That's to third, but that rolls foul. And now 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Braves down to their final out, and that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Brad Keller is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Kyle
Philadelphia.
Backus
Number
into the
19,
game.
Kyle Backus.
tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. And the sweeper misses for a ball. They're down to their final strike. 2 on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
But when you have a losing streak this long, not just your fans are aware of it, the entire city and everyone around the league as well. To snap this thing and get back in the win column, a huge relief for them to start in the winning ways that they had before and perhaps extend a double-digit winning streak.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.